so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. So with Wade on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's George. And it's SGA in at the 2. Pass to Pippen. Now, here is Chamberlain. Outside for Durant. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. KD's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Nets. And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for the Heat. It's a 3-point game. Now George. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And this is the kind of fire Gilgeous-Alexander plays with. How about the response there?
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
SGA against James. Pass to George. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. A shot off that time.
I guess even he took this one of those once in a while.
Pippen, the pass to Giannis. Now LeBron. SGA defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Chamberlain with a screen on Leonard. Durant. That's good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now, here's George. Screen by O'Neal. Gilgeous-Alexander. That's a 2-pointer. Another miss by SGA. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, Jordy Fernandez and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and Coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Guys, back over to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. SGA passes to George. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's O'Neal. Oh, the jam by O'Neal.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
LeBron passes to Antetokounmpo. Off target from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pass to George. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Outside Leonard. Wembanyama outside. Back to Leonard. Over LeBron. Second chance effort. And O'Neal waves it in. Shaq's got his second basket.
And so hard to cover Shaq effectively inside. He just powers through you.
Durant dishes to Giannis. Pippen with the wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Heat trail by 6. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. SGA finds George. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Giannis. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Floats it up for James. Paul George with the steal. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Back to George. Over James. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Brooklyn Nets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
They've got Pippen. Durant is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's LeBron in at the shooting guard. So that's the Nets 5. Now, here is George. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander knocks it down from distance.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Antetokounmpo shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Nets shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And at the line, shooting 2. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
He hits both from the stripe. And Miami has possession, trailing by 5. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Those who've worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough. So you try to build it." Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Allie. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 6, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Now, here's Pippen. Still scoreless. Pippen, a screen on Leonard. In the corner, it's James. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. LeBron's got the lead up to 8 now for the Nets. And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Here's on the show, your Brooklyn Nets.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Leonard kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama passes to George. 6 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. No good there off the double clutch.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And another turnover here by Brooklyn.
I'm not sure what he was thinking. That's a weird pass.
The Heat trail by 8. George with the ball. Outside, O'Neal. High, arcing shot. SGA with the bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, silky smooth shot there by Gilgeous-Alexander. He knew the floater was the right move to beat the defense.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2-point, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Durant gets the bucket.
No hesitation from the swingman. Durant has such confidence shooting off the catch. Tremendous.
Gilgeous-Alexander against James. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Antetokounmpo. James outside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
The Nets have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Chamberlain. At the line one time.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Chamberlain. There's a minute 34 left to play here in the second quarter. SGA passes to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama spacing the floor.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Pass to Pippen. Back to Durant. Shoots over Leonard. Offensive rebound. Chamberlain. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Down low. Here's Shaq. O'Neal literally bending the rim with the power.
O'Neal is a force of nature. And once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
And that one's good by LeBron. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
SGA kicks to George. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. A three-pointer, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Shoots from the elbow. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
In the mid-range, Durant is deadly as ever. Easy money sniper, putting up a little silky jumper.
Leonard looking around. Wembanyama, a screen on Giannis. Stolen by Durant. No good on that one. And so it's Brooklyn with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We've got more in store for you right after this. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Heat. 6-point game. So with Bosch on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with George. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's O'Neal in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Trick had no time at all on that one. James has got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Nets. SGA passes to George. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That ball's nice feed that time from George. George has got his 4th assist in this one. Nets leading by 7. Pippen, the pass to Giannis. Pass to Durant. Releases. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. KD's got 16.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
Outside, SGA. Here's Leonard. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And there's the length of Giannis. Bad idea to even attempt to get that shot open.
Chamberlain a screen. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the rejection by Wembanyama. James against Gilgeous-Alexander. George. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Pippen.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Paul George.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Outside, KD. No good there. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Leonard puts up a deep 3. A rebound by the Nets. Chamberlain got his 5th rebound right now in the game. James kicks to Pippen. Inside. Pass to Chamberlain. Now LeBron. Nice form on the 20-footer. LeBron's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets.
When LeBron decides it's his time, good luck slowing him down.
And Wembanyama outside. To the inside. Pippen with the steal. Durant driving the lane. From deep, Giannis. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. It's all about Antetokounmpo. Outside Pippen. Durant finds Pippen. Back to Durant. LeBron sets the screen for Durant. To the middle. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. We've got 1:48 left to play in the third. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The new collective bargaining agreement is pushing parity. Commissioner Adam Silver said teams are realizing that there are real teeth in those second apron provisions. The goal was to put all 30 teams in a better position to compete. I think we're on our way to doing just that. Guys, back to you.
Leveling the playing field. Thanks for the update, Allie. Oh, Durant imposing his will.
Oh, that's cute. You think you can play tough, physical D, but that's Kevin Durant. Like, come on.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. .105 left in the third quarter. Wembanyama outside. 6 on the shot clock. Miami no good on that time either. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Here's Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 12 points for him. George with the bounce pass. O'Neal sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Shaq with the slam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And so it's Brooklyn holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Durant is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Chamberlain. Then it's James. And it's Pippen in at the 1 spot. So that's the Nets 5.
Inside, Durant's scoring instincts take over, helping him find a path to that difficult shot.
Wembanyama outside. SGA up top. Guarded by KD. Outside for George. Off target from three-point range. Nets leading by 13. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The kick out to LeBron. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Leonard kicks to SGA. To the wing on the left. Outside, George. Good ball movement here by Miami. Pass to Leonard. 4 on the clock. And the rejection by Giannis. Outside, James. Pippen for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Shaq's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Leonard. SGA sets a screen for Leonard. High post try. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got 8 rebounds in this game. Pippen dishes to Giannis. James outside. Now on to Kumbo. Paul George with the steal. Now Gilgeous-Alexander goes up with it. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Durant. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's picked up by Pippen. Outside George. Gilgeous-Alexander against Pippen. And that one is good.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now here's Pippen. LeBron outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Now James. 16-footer dropped in.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Now, here's George. Outside, SGA. Stolen by Durant. SGA against Pippen. James looking around. Here's Durant. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a deep 3. Can't get it to go.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot. I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Good on the basket.
O'Neal.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
James outside. That does not go. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Miami. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Count it!
And you see the power, but O'Neal shares it nicely as well.
At one point, they led by 16. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Pippen. LeBron outside. Just
And the tip goes to the Nets. And the starting lineup for the Nets. LeBron James out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Artest in at the point. Now here's Durant. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, this is exactly how you want to attack the defense. Kevin Durant accepting the punishment, but refuses to be denied. Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Here's Artest. Knocks it down from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Leonard. Antetokounmpo outside. Screen by O'Neal. Puts it up from 12. Chamberlain pulls it in. First quarter of play, a minute in. Pass to Durant. Here's Artest. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo.
Just tremendous defensive determination right there. Refuses to allow the easy two.
Here's Garnett. Lets it go. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Good shot, gone bad. You gotta finish there.
James outside. And the Nets, another three.
We often see LeBron James with the ball in his hands, creating for himself or others. That time, a little catch and shoot, the easy one for LeBron.
Pass to Garnett. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. To the inside, Pippen, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
Here's Artest for three. Durant. It's hauled in by Garnett. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Doubled by Durant. Antetokounmpo for three. Durant pulls it in. Nets leading by 6. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Mavericks head coach and I got a chance to talk. The conversation quickly turned to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who coach called a problem. He's fast, he's strong, he's smart with the ball, coach said, so our defense is going to be working overtime to keep up with him, but we will keep up with him. Coach thinks his guys are up for the challenge tonight. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Oh, man, the balance of muscle Giannis possesses is tremendous. Phenomenal at scoring on physical defenses.
Outside Durant. Fires for three. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Fires in the triple.
Yeah, just had a feeling Kawhi Leonard would respond with a three of his own. Beautiful.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 7-point differential. A minute 9 left to play in the first quarter. 5 to shoot. Here's Durant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Kevin Durant is such a difficult check, right? You've got to guard against the shot, and this is where he can draw contact and make it so difficult. Well, this guy's so crafty. Once he catches the defender a little bit out of position, it's a very good bet he's going to get some free throws.
Now a timeout called by Dallas. And so it's Dallas with it. They trail by 9. Pass to Garnett. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on LeBron James.
Kawhi is known as a low-key guy, but don't let that fool you. He's as competitively tough as they come.
First personal. First team foul. At the line for Dallas.
Nets leading by 6. 43 seconds left in the opening quarter. Ball stolen. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. In transition. Here comes Brooklyn. Tipped. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Leonard. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. Up and in on the layup.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's our test. Pass to James. With 2 seconds left. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Kawhi Leonard out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's O'Neal in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Mavericks trail by 4. And here is Antetokounmpo. Leonard way outside. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Leonard's gone 2 of 5 tonight. On the wing, Durant, defended by Pippen. Durant inside. Oh, Durant playing big in the paint.
Well, capitalizing on the interior, Kevin Durant is a handful if he's got position.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Brooklyn leading by 4. Here's our test. Ooh, the defense just making it easy for Durant.
Yeah, Kevin Durant making you pay on the interior. Look out around the rim.
Antetokounmpo outside. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
Outside Durant. Let's go with a three. The shot's good on the assist by James. Durant's got 14.
It's not just that Kevin Durant scores it. It is the efficiency with which he does it. This guy, you can lean into him on the offensive end.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now, here is James. Give him 8. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
One of the best things about Kevin Durant is he simply locks in on exactly what's in front of him at the moment. If that means working at practice, that's what he does. If that's competing at a high level in the game, that's what he does. So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
And Dallas calls time here. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Leonard. All alone. And he connects with a jumper. Leonard's got 5 points now this quarter.
This guy has such a nose for the basket. Kawhi Leonard not afraid to let it fly on the catch.
James outside. There's the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Artest. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. 3 on 3. Pippen with it. He's picked up by SGA. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 1, Scottie Pippen.
One shot.
We've got 1:48 left in the first half. And he's going for the lob. Picked it out of midair. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Pass to Garnett. He nails it. And we're tied.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch. Great flush. Garnett's gone 3 of 4 here from the field. James outside. Outside, SGA. And here's Durant. Antetokounmpo covering. Here's Pippen. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Leonard. Now here's O'Neal, guarded by Durant. Pippen outside. Pulls up. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now. There's 38 seconds left in the second period. James, left side. It's stolen by Leonard. Oh, denied by Durant.
It's pretty hard to shoot over a 9-foot standing reach. KD, send it back.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first half. Clock at 4. Here's James. There's the drive. They retain possession. the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Ooh, they're measuring up the shot.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And so in the game for the Nets, Kevin Durant is out there with James. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Chamberlain in at the 5. Now here's Durant. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Leonard with the ball. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And they call an illegal screen here.
You can't have that type of miscue in this moment in this game. You have to be on the same page.
And here are the Nets now. James outside. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played.
Oh, stop it. That one just too easy for LeBron James. So high above the rim.
Leonard outside. No good on the triple. The Nets with the lead. Pass to Artest. James outside. There's a screen. And he lobs it up top. Chamberlain, no good.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And that one is hammered home.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
And Dallas with possession. Antetokounmpo finds Leonard. Fires top of the key. Here's O'Neal. The rebound by the Nets. Chamberlain's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the wing on the left. Here's Artest. Poke loose. The Mavericks trailing. Pippen, pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Garnett, guarded by Durant. Antetokounmpo, right side. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And the Nets with possession here. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. James passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Durant. The 3. Yes, sir! The smooth stroke of Kevin Durant.
The fluidity, the mechanics, the purity. KD's jumper is sweet.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Lays it up and banks it in. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points.
Terrific move. He sees the opening and doesn't hesitate.
Pass to Artest. Minute 32 left in the third quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Durant for 3. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 6.
And I mean, how do you guard Giannis? When he's looking to score, sometimes you just have to foul him.
Dallas shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Giannis Antetokounmpo taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
So he makes one of two, and the second one misses. That shot is good by O'Neal.
I think he caught the defense napping. Those plays can be soul-crushing.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. .55 seconds left in the third. James outside. Just 5 on the clock. O'Neal pulls it in. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Graham.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Pippen, pass to Leonard. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Garnett. Shoots over Durant. Garnett no good. Nets leading by 3. Here we go, 1-on-1. And it's Durant gliding in for the fast break finish.
Boy, Kevin Durant, an absolute nightmare in transition. Combined size, speed, great scoring ability. Look out.
And it's Antetokounmpo off the drive. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Brooklyn. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. We've got Kawhi Leonard, also Giannis Antetokounmpo out there, and it's O'Neal in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now here's Pippen. Pass to Garnett. And here's Leonard. Now Antetokounmpo, guarded by Durant. Leonard against SGA. Durant, no good. Mavericks trail by 3. To the left side wing. Garnett. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And just tremendous putback ability. Giannis with that length and agility, just unstoppable.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Artest. Back to SGA. James outside. Over Leonard. And James gets it to go. And the Nets lead by 3.
Yeah, it's very hard to guard LeBron James because he's a 3-level scorer. Catches the defense off guard, just pulls up into that mid-range.
Now here's Leonard. Pass to Pippen. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Pippen. No good. That would have tied it. Nets leading by 3. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Artest. Right side, SGA. Tries from 19. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Outside Leonard. Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, he missed the jumper. Nets leading by 3. Yes, sir!
Big moments. This is who Kevin Durant is. He delivers when the game is in the balance.
Antetokounmpo surveys. Knocks it loose. James from distance. Easy work.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Mavericks call timeout. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Mavericks was getting across in their huddle. Coach challenging the team to play faster. He emphasized the main focus is that first pass off a turnover or a rebound. Make it quicker to get the ball out and into transition. Let's see if those words actually work.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Leonard against James. Here's Antetokounmpo. Leonard against James. .124 left to play in the fourth. Clock at 6. For 3. Antetokounmpo with a rebound. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for Dallas. 8-point game. Outside Leonard. Let's loose for 3. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Absolutely no fear. Kawhi Leonard welcomes these moments. He relishes these moments.
SGA deciding where to go with it. He's off from 3. Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
Now here's Pippen. Not a lot of room. And an intentional foul right there. And we have to take another look at that block.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Here's Durant. And that's an intentional foul.
Second team foul. At the line for the Nets, Kevin Durant, 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good. And that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Making the most of this trip to the line and helping them extend their lead.
And Dallas calls time here. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Leonard, beyond the arc. SGA pulls it down. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
So we see the Nets get the win here. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And we present the player of the game, Kevin Durant.